it was just a big heavyweight fight between two powers in this conference. Andrean not one to get it past them. There was Hanover's the new kid on the block. Mm-hmm. They won last year. They were the outright champion. They were looking to clinch their outright title again, back-to-back, and Andrean stepped up and came away with an upset victory, 3-0, to potentially gain them a share of the NCC title.
Yeah, we're going to find out how that all plays out here tonight. Andrean kind of needing a win here tonight to maybe get a share of that NCC title. Lowell with other intentions on their mind. They want to finish the regular season strong before their matchup against the Brickies next week to start sectional play. But, you would like to, if you have a chance to play spoiler, you kind of like that role and want to do what you can to prevent a team maybe from gaining a share of that title.
Exactly. It's a big rivalry here, ever since the LAC Black days. This goes back to 1977 was the first time these two schools have played, and they've had this good relationship since then. This Lowell team has not lost to Andrean since 2020, and I'd imagine they'd like to have their entire senior class go a whole 4 years beating these 59ers.
That would be something for sure, to have your whole senior class get or at least the players that have been in there from freshman year all the way through the 4 years, be able to say, yeah, we took care of business against those 59ers at 59 Broadway. That's where we're at tonight, Father Eckert Stadium. Happy you're with us on a beautiful Friday night where I would say last week was kind of that first week where we started to feel that fall conditions, and now it's definitely feeling like fall out there. Good football weather, and we'll talk about that Economy Electric Heating and Cooling game night forecast in just a little bit. But I want to ask you, Nick, as a former player yourself, if you are the Andrean 59ers, everyone's kind of writing this NCC as if this kind of belongs to Hanover Central, and Andrean's sitting there hold on, wait a minute. And other teams in the program or in the conference are thinking the same thing, but Andrean's once wait a minute, hold on. We've done this before. We've been up here at the top of this conference for a number of years. Don't write us off just yet. They go into a game against Hanover that a lot of people would have expected Hanover to win, and we talked just a little bit about how that game played out, but for the build-up and the hype for the players, what can that do for the momentum of this program going forward for the rest of this final week of the regular season and then into the sectional play?
Exactly. There's this, Andrean is the small school of this conference. There's no doubt about it, but they still have that small school, big heart, and that's what you want heading into this postseason. And this is their they actually have the most NCC titles since its inception back in 2007, I believe, 2006, somewhere there in the mid-2000s. And they have been a mainstay at the top of this conference since then, and they want to be sure to hang on to that. And not only that, finish out, get the a share of the NCC title, and then move on ride that momentum into sectional play.
One of those other NCC schools that we've talked about, we were kind of talking about this before we went on the air, but another one of those schools is Hobart. Hobart playing the Highland Trojans tonight, so they have a chance to also get a share. So there's a potential for a three-way tie for this NCC title. So Hobart's another one of the programs saying, hold on, wait a minute, don't count us out yet either. But I want to talk about just Hanover for a second and say, for a program like that where everyone just kind of says that they're kind of the team to beat in that class and in that conference, do you think a loss like that can help them and say, okay, let's get our let's get our focus back down to where it really needs to be, because maybe we're getting a little bit inflated egos and now this can bring it down a little bit?
Exactly. You want to be able to refocus, and that type of loss, when now you want to lose now instead of next week.
Correct.
Where it's permanent, you lose, that's it. So having a loss like that, a loss that you weren't expecting, is a good way to kind of wake up and go back to the film and see where your mistakes are. Maybe there's something that you've been doing that you were overlooking that Andrean found, and now you can have a chance to plug that gap and to patch things up a bit and kind of re-rack everything on their way into sectional play next week. And tonight they are on the road up in Hammond facing the Hammond Wolves.
Perfect stuff. I like it. I like that insight to provide here tonight. Again, for here at Father Eckert Stadium, 59ers and Red Devils. It's a fun matchup between these two programs. We will bring you the starting lineups and all the information you need on the other side of this one. You are watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Discover excellence at Moeller Acura of Maryville. Whether you're seeking the thrill of a new Acura or the reliability of a certified pre-owned, we have the perfect vehicle waiting for you. At Moeller Acura, our knowledgeable team is here to provide you with the first-class experience, from your first test drive to every service appointment. Experience luxury, performance, and unparalleled service at Moeller Acura of Maryville, where your journey begins. Visit us today or explore our inventory online at MoellerAcuraofMaryville.com.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
And we welcome you back to game night here on the Region Sports Network. Great rendition of the national anthem here, Father Eckert Stadium. We're glad you're with us on a beautiful Friday evening for football. Getting you set for an NCC matchup between the Andrean 59ers and the Lowell Red Devils. Visit regionsports.com, Facebook /Region Sports Nation, Instagram and Region Sports YouTube for this week's Home Improvement Top 10, presented by Enigenberg Exteriors. You can find them on the web at ebergexteriors.com. Well, one of the teams in that Enigenberg Home Improvement Top 10 is, of course, the Andrean 59ers. Lowell always kind of one of those teams that, you know, tries to fight their way in there, kind of comes, some weeks comes in, some weeks goes out, just kind of one of those battles that they have. But interesting, when we think about the Lowell Red Devils this year, first year that they've inserted turf into their field. Normally they always had the tall grass, and one of the things that was kind of a home field advantage for them. And then they come over here to Andrean, where they have probably been playing on turf most of the season, and they come and play on natural grass yet again.
Yeah, it's a bit of a rare thing nowadays in this modern game of ours to find a grass field. I know they have a grass field here. I do believe River Forest still has a grass field, and it's becoming more of a less and less thing to see is find natural grass. And personally, for me, I was a player. I preferred on grass. Of course, back then turf was a new thing.
You kind of beat me to it. I was going to ask you, what did you kind of prefer? Not that you're going to get tackled in today's matchup here. I mean, you never know. We are all alone here on the other side of the press box here, so. You know, maybe me or Clint can come over and give you a nice push to the ground if you miss the old days.
Oh, you can try. Now, when I played, Portage was like the first school, I believe, in the area to actually roll out with the turf field. And then, like, that just kind of got everyone's attention, and they started all showing up all over the region. But
well, one of the benefits to it, obviously, if we were to have weather tonight, you can still play. Especially a lot of areas now with baseball have even the turf fields for baseball. So it's beneficial for still being able to play games and get the water drainage and all that kind of stuff. So if there was weather tonight, maybe something a little bit of muddy puddles, because they don't mess around for football. They play in anything at this point. As the 59ers getting ready to make their way out onto the field, they'll have the American flag coming through the big Andrean football helmet. Their sideline getting ready, along with the Lowell Red Devils making their way. Here's some cowbells going. You know, we talk about, I say every week, some of the, the programs that have the liveliest atmospheres. Lowell, definitely one of those places where the fan base is certainly, it is a lively bunch out there, out in Lowell at the Inferno. Little RDP action. We'll get to hear that. We're right above the RDP fans tonight, but Andrean 59ers take the field. 4-4 on the year. And then the Lowell Red Devils make their way here on our side. So just a little sense of kind of where we're at. So normally, the logo is kind of the thing you would kind of use as your, which direction is. So we are technically behind the logo, if you will, for Andrean. So we're on the visitors' side. That's where our booth is tonight. So in just a few moments, we'll have the captains make their way out into center field for figuring out which direction we're going to be kicking things off. Then we'll give you those starting lineups for both teams. And I see we already got some drone action going on here for some of these teams. We've seen that a lot more lately, the drones flying at the schools.
I'm still not 100% clear on the rules of some of those, because I know that was like, when they first started popping up, there was a whole debate about those.
Yeah, I would imagine that some schools are probably a little, or some coaches were a little nervous about stealing signals, and
that's why you see like the big menu boards come out with like all the different colors and like a random picture of like, say, Barney the dinosaur or something.
Yeah, absolutely. So the captains for each team, they're at midfield. And we'll figure out real quick. It's the head referee, George Plesac, out there to figure out which way we're going to be kicking things off. It is a beautiful night for football. Temperatures in the upper 50s, lower 60s. So it looks like Andrean won the toss, and they have deferred to the second half. So Lowell will kick things off. I'm sorry, Andrean will kick things off, and Lowell will get the ball first. So we'll look at the Lowell side.
We're a little upside down here.
Yeah, a little upside down, but then that's the other thing I'm kind of noticing. We're going to get the back view of the penalty calls. We'll be able to see them, but
that's going to be a little difficult, but we'll do it.
Oh, we got a little crowd surfing going on here for the Lowell side. Look at that.
You're a senior. This is your last chance to get this team. You're not going to see them in the postseason.
Our Friday night forecast brought to you by our friends at Pregame Electric Heating and Cooling. As I said, the temperatures in the upper 70s, clear skies up ahead. Not that matters. It's dark out. Lights taking full effect here at Father Eckert Stadium. That's brought to you by our friends at Pregame Electric Heating and Cooling, keeping you cool in the summer and cozy in the winter. So we're about to have a Quintel kickoff. This kickoff and all kickoffs are presented by Quintel Incorporated, handling jobs of all sizes throughout the country since 1994. For the Lowell Red Devils, the wrong side there. PJ Cusick will kick things off for the 59ers. And we'll find out who's back to return here in just a moment for the Red Devils. Usually it's Gavin Gutierrez. And then Max Arredondo as well, usually back there to 17, which is Gavin Gutierrez. And I see 27 out there, which is Colton Scott back to return for the Lowell Red Devils. Week 9 of the high school football season. Last game of the regular season before we start sectional play next week. Hard to believe we're already 9 weeks into this high school football season, but
it's a blink, you swear.
It is just a blink and it's gone. That is for sure. So put 12 minutes on the scoreboard. And let's get this final game of the regular season underway. There we go. And the kick pretty far back there. It'll be Gutierrez to take it right at the goal line. And he'll push it forward out across the 20. Up close to, right around the 20-yard line there. So we'll get the official spot here in just a moment for the Lowell Red Devils. You got Brody Kowinski in at quarterback, Hayden Thompson, your tailback, Zach Sharkey, the fullback. He's also a wide receiver as well. Ron Basco, a receiver, along with Max Arredondo, Cash Kamarowski, Mason Brooker, Dylan Cindy, Matt Kawana, and Levi Snope is your offensive line. First play of the day, a run off to the left side, taken by Scott there.
Just a quick little end around there. Lowell's going to be trying to establish the run early on. It's the most vital part of their game. But they're not afraid to throw the ball. But the key to that is being able to establish that run game first.
So the ball now on the 24-yard line. So 6 yards on the run for Scott, Colton Scott. Again, Scott gets tackled immediately, though. This time by number 44, Rocco Allegretti. So no gain on the play. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 here for the Red Devils from the 24-yard line.
See them linebackers start to creep up. We'll see if they come.
We'll have a flag on the play to start things up on that 3rd down play. We'll try to get the signal here. Looks like a false start against the offense, so it'll be 3rd and 10. So that'll put them back. They say run the clock.
Yeah.
Puts them back to the 19-yard line, which is probably where they had started things up.
Now, see if they throw it here. They're in the gun.
Quarterback keep, runs, and gets stopped by a swarm of Andrean 59ers. So 4th down coming up here. Just around the 10-minute mark left to go in the opening quarter. Big stop for the 59ers here on the opening drive.
That false start comes in critical there because it came back to where about the original line of scrimmage was prior to that penalty. So that would have been enough for a 1st down. Looked like a designed run on that play.
So the ball back to the 24. That's where they had gotten, right where they were supposed to start the 3rd and 5 play. So 5 yards for the quarterback. And the punt is away. And it's taken on the return on the far side of the field from our vantage point. That's going to be Brady Ellish. Well, ironically enough, is going to be also your starting quarterback for the 59ers as well. And love a guy that can, usually we talk about two-way players going on the offense and defensive side. In this case, it's offense and special teams.
Yeah, Brady Ellish is a big key to the Andrean success. He's been all over the field. Throwing threat, also a running threat as well. Last week he had 100 yards passing. He's got 21 carries this year so far, 79 yards last week.
So Kowinski will have a seat, and now the 59ers will take over right at midfield. Not a bad place to start. With 9:33 left to go, the handoff running up the middle here. The run will be by number 10, Ethan Reyna. Reyna on the season, 29 rushes for 163 yards. And that'll be a run of about 6. They're putting it right in front of that marker at the 45-yard line, Nick.
Yep. Going to be good first game. Now this sets up potential throwing if you want to, but the game's going to come down to who controls the trenches early on in this contest.
Well, these are two programs that definitely know each other pretty well here. So from the 44, we are going to have offsides by the Red Devils, it appears. Now, they had it marked at the 44-yard line, but is that going to, the question is going to be, is that going to be enough for the 1st down?
We'll have to see.
Because that line is going to be, they are moving it down, so that's going to be a 1st down for the 59ers. because on the scoreboard they marked it at the 44, but the ball literally was, the tip was right on the 45, so kind of like right in between.
Just enough.
So now the ball will be on the 39 because of the penalty. More movement. Ellish trying to flush out to the right, now has to rush to the left. He's going to run ahead, try to pick up as much yardage as he can.
Ellish on the carry.
Trying to see who's in. There was number 15 in to push him out of bounds for the Lowell Red Devils. That was Thomas McNorton, the third.
Just good coverage there by the Lowell defense. They had the play action. Ellish was looking for something downfield, further downfield. He didn't have it, and he got flushed out of the pocket. Managed to make something out of nothing, a good, decent pickup.
That's one of the threats when you have a quarterback that can run like that. He's got 63 rushes for 154 yards coming into tonight. Give again to Reyna. He's trying to still fight his way ahead up to the 30-yard line, and they are going to give him the forward progress up to the 30, it appears.
Just some big back play. It took multiple Devils to bring him down. They had him stop there briefly at the line of scrimmage, but enough power to get through to get a couple yards to make it a 2nd and short. I believe that should be 3rd and short, actually. Yep, there they go.
They're listening to you. They're trying to keep up. Your brain just works too quickly, Nick. That's what it is. So 3rd down and a short yard for the 59ers here on this play. And they will give it to Reyna, who juts ahead, tries to turn on the left side. He'll have enough yardage for the first down. He gets up near the 25-yard line. So it is another first down for Andrean, 2nd of the game. Iron on this opening drive. So they stop him right at the 25. Sorry, Nick.
Yeah, Red Devil defense was able to collapse that line for a brief period. So it denied the original gap, and he was able to bounce it out to get enough for that first down.
And right in the backfield, 2 receivers to the left. No one really set up to the right side, so just the receivers to the left side. Ellish hands off to Reyna again, who gets ahead out across the 25, gets a couple more. See where they officially mark the ball here. It's going to be about the 22-yard line, it appears. Pick up a 3.
Reyna looked like he kind of stumbled there after picking up the handoff there, kind of fell forward a bit to get those yards.
I can already tell you're a wily veteran, Nick, because there's you and I both with the binoculars at the same time.
Yeah.
Time winding down. Ellish with the snap, looking to throw. Out to his left, it's tipped, but it's actually caught out there by Finley on the far side of the field. And the pass is complete for the first time tonight for Ellish, and it goes to Finley.
Up for the first.
And up for another first down, 3rd of the night for the 59ers.
Just a shallow curl there, just a little bit past the line of scrimmage in the middle of the secondary, trying to beat the zone, and it give it off to your skill back and let him run and get some yards for you.
7 yards on the completion to Finley. Picks up that Four Seasons mechanical first down, and Reyna trying to run ahead and gets through the play there. Picks up very close to the first down, maybe just a couple yards shy. As we've had a few first downs here tonight. Those are Four Seasons mechanical first downs, brought to you by Four Seasons Mechanical in Maryville.
Trying to catch who caught the tackle, because that saved a touchdown, because there was no one behind him. And if Reyna gets through, that's 6 for the 59ers.
Snap. Reyna again up the middle, trying to turn to the right, pushes his way ahead before being tackled by a plethora of Red Devils. And there on one of those tackles was 79, Mason Brooker.
First down.
It's like a big pile there. You're just trying to hold on. He hit that and just kind of powers through. He can smell that end zone. He's close, and it's got first and goal now for the 59ers.
So it's another Four Seasons mechanical first down. So first and goal here. Reyna, left side, and in. Oh, they're going to say a yard shy of the touchdown.
Reyna on the carry. Down at the 1 yard line.
So it's going to pick up 2 yards on the play, but just outside of the end zone there for Reyna. So second down and goal.
Short by a few blades of grass.
But a long sustained drive for the 59ers here. And the quarterback going to try to push his way in, and he does. The old tush push getting him into the end zone, and it's Elish on the 1 yard run.
I mean, all drive, the 59ers have been dictating things at the line of scrimmage, so Ellis just gets under center, follows his center through the block, off to his left, right in for the touchdown.
So a 1 yard run where Elish puts the Niners up 6-0. And Cusick will be on to kick the extra point. The holder will be Elish. The long snapper is Jackson Armstrong. And the kick is up, and it is good. So it is a 7-0 ball game here in the opening quarter with 4:06 to play. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowell Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowell Companies, insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brenner here along with Nick Russ as we have a Quintel kickoff for you here from Andrean. We want to apologize for our technical difficulties. We were tuned into the huddle cam here at Andrean, and it has unfortunately gone down. So we're going to try to get a camera brought over from our studio, so it might take a little bit of time, but we're going to try to get that back for you. We do apologize for that, though. We'll give you the best radio play-by-play we can possibly give you. It's a good thing I have the face for radio.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Run ahead as Lowell will start from the 20-yard line, find themselves down. A touchdown early on here, still just under 4 minutes to play. So they're going to have 5 yards on the pickup for Scott.
Now's the time to see how this Lowell offense responds. A 3-and-out was not how they probably envisioned their first drive going. And to have Andrean march it right down, now it's time to see this offense answer for the Red Devils.
Scott came into tonight as his pass is complete up to the 30-yard line. Pass is caught by Max Arredondo.
There's that throwing capability. You've established your 5-yard run, allowed those linebackers to kind of creep up just a bit, and you were able to fire something over the middle.
First down of the game for the Red Devils. So as a Four Seasons mechanical first down for the Red Devils. Run on the right side for Scott. Scott ahead and taken down in there on the tackle, Landon Murray. So we'll have a pickup of 4 here up to the second and 6. They're up to the 34-yard line.
About there. Another patient run by Scott, able to read his blocks and get a couple yards out of that one.
So second down and 6. Arredondo in motion. Keep for the quarterback, who gets stopped immediately. In there first on the tackle was 45 for Andrean. That is Sergio Areza.
Looked like he was spying on that one, watching Kowinski play. They were running an option play. He kept it for himself.
So third down and 5 coming up here for the Red Devils, trying to get that next first down. And trying to fight his way for that first down marker. They get up to the 40-yard line, it looks like, which should be enough for the first down. Kowinski at the 40-yard line. And they are saying it's enough for the first down.
Some debate there. Not sure what.
So Kowinski gets the 5 yards for the first down.
Just enough. Andrean seemed to flood towards following. I believe Scott was the fake, and he ran off tackle to his right, carrying enough guys with him over the line to gain.
So getting that Four Seasons mechanical first down. Scott right through the line. Scott breaks free, and Scott is off to the races and into the end zone for the Red Devil touchdown.
Just some good offensive line play. Enough of a hole opened up, and he was able to slip through. It looked like the linebackers had him, and he was able to just power on through, find that second level, and just accelerate through all the way down the field for a big touchdown.
So after the Four Seasons mechanical first down, on first down, it's a 60-yard run for Scott and the touchdown. Ironically enough, Nick, not the longest run of his season. Extra point was up and good. Dylan Bisacki out there to kick the extra point. So it is a 7-7 game with 1:03 left to go in the opening quarter. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowd Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. Quintel kickoff for you here. Still in the first quarter, 7-7 game. Kick is away. And Finley trying to break his way free. Finley Couple guys to beat on the far side. He's breaking through on the far side of the field, and it's a kickoff return for a touchdown.
Wow.
And we do have a flag on the play.
I'm trying to find where it's at.
Yeah, I didn't see where it flew. I was watching Finley the entire way.
It's a hold on Andrean.
Oh, so that's going to bring it back. So take the 7 points off the board. Oh, talk about a bummer for Andrean. They thought they were going to come out there with all this momentum right off the bat, but the hold, it's a big penalty against the 59ers. So the ball ball will start at the 25.
How about where he was able to break through and slip on?
So I guess that would explain why he was able to get free.
Yep.
All right, snap to Elish. Run ahead, not much to do. Good stop by the Lowell defense on the left side for the run for Reyna. Just a couple of yards on the play. Mark it at the 27, so pick up a 2.
It's like Sharkey came on the blitz there and was able to wrap him up in the back. Oh, just right there, preventing some bigger gains.
Well, that's what I mean. For Lowell, you feel like, okay, we just got the touchdown to tie it. We just kept the touchdown off the board on the return. Maybe playing with a little bit of momentum here. Give to Reyna again, who makes a turn on the right side. And he is going to get stopped by a whole host here on the right side, right by the right hash mark. Again, not much to do on the play, just a few yards. Close to that first down marker. We was able to get a few more yards, I guess, on the right side, so it's going to be close to that first down marker. But I believe we have a timeout called as that ball was pushed up to the 34-yard line. They have it marked.
End of the quarter.
Oh, I'm sorry, end of the first quarter. So we're going to step aside. You are watching Game Night here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Save for a healthy tomorrow with an HSA checking account from Tech Credit Union. It's a tax-advantaged way to save and pay for healthcare expenses. You'll enjoy no setup fee, no annual fee, and easy access to funds. Plus, you'll earn a better-than-competitive dividend rate, currently at 2.27% APY. Visit techcu.org, contact any branch, or call 800-276-8324 to learn more. Tech Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA. Rates may change without notice.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brenner here along with Nick Russ. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. 3rd and 1 coming up here, and there is a pile. They do move the pile up to the 35-yard line, so it looks like Andrean got the ball, and I believe they handed it off to Reyna. We're going to say they did.
I believe it was a keeper.
Or was it a keeper? Okay.
Looked like Elish kept it and just kind of a repeat of their touchdown score.
Little tush-push.
Little tush-push off of the center's hip. Over on the left side through the gap.
So another Four Seasons mechanical first down for the 59ers here. Reyna just to the right of Elish. Give to him. He's trying to turn to the left side now. It's Reyna. He's got room to run, and he is up to the 45-yard line. So that should be enough for the first down. That should be a pickup of 10.
So the Lowell linebackers started to cheat up front towards the middle, expecting another dive play, and then Reyna just kind of squirts along the outside there, taking it up for another first down for the 59ers.
So about 11 minutes left to go here in the opening half. We'll have the Hose Connections halftime report for you. Once we get there, we'll try to give you some scores from around Northwest Indiana as well. Elish gives to Reyna. Reyna up the middle, out across midfield. In between the hash marks, landing on the Andrean logo, so he will be pushed up to the 47-yard line.
You and I talked about this during the break. It appears as though the 59ers are wanting to target that right side of the Lowell defense more often than not. Interesting to see if Lowell starts to cheat over there, maybe stack another body over there to kind of thwart them back towards the middle.
So 2nd and 2 coming up here for the 59ers. Elish looking to throw out to his right. Finley is open. Tackle missed and taken down. Looked like the tackle was made by Thomas McNorton. And that'll be another 59er first down, though. I have him unofficially for 6.
Finley, of course, had that great kick return taken off by a penalty right there before the end of the first quarter. Just goes another couple 3 yards and just sits and waits a little in the flat, trying to beat that deep zone the Red Devils were sitting in.
Elish has only attempted 2 passes. Both of them have gone to Finley, and both of them have been completed. Reyna up the middle again. Reyna this time able to get a few yards out across the 30 up to about the 27, 26-yard line. So that'll be around.
Got a man down.
Yep, that'll be right around first down territory. We do have an injured 59er, but that'll give us a chance to talking about. Coming up in about a little more than 9.5 minutes, we'll connect the first half and the second half of tonight's game with the Hose Connections halftime report presented by Hose Connections. They are proven under pressure. Doom, 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 doom. I know you missed it.
The minute you said it, like a little memory kind of just flashed in my brain. Oh, he's going to do the under pressure thing.
He's going to do the stupid little jingle. Yeah. For piping hot pizza delivered right to your door, call Squeegee's Pizza of Griffith. Squeegee's is located at 106 South Broad Street in Griffith. Give them a call at 219-924-6000. Pickup or delivery, it's Squeegee's Pizza of Griffith, the best on Broad. Some piping hot pizza does sound good right about now. Some piping hot pizza definitely sounds good right about now. I don't know about you. But we are going to step aside. We do have an injury on the field, so we'll step aside for just a few moments. You are watching Game Night here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Quintel Incorporated is a family-owned and operated company located in Northwest Indiana that specializes in the reconditioning, repair, and remanufacturing of heat exchangers. Since 1994, Quintel has been handling jobs of all sizes throughout the country. Equipped with the most modern technology and advanced tools, Quintel provides top-notch service. When you trust Quintel for all your needs, you'll get peace of mind and a finished job that exceeds your expectations. For more info about Quintel and the services they provide, visit quintel-inc.com.
If you work with industrial, pneumatics, or hydraulics, and you're in need of maintenance or repair, you need the right connection. For over 20 years, Hose Connections in Hammond has been the premier leader in the hydraulics industry. Hose Connections is a one-stop shop for sales and service of pneumatics and hydraulics. Hose Connections continues to grow their network of industry contacts, which allows them to meet even your toughest expectations. To learn more, visit hoseconnectionsinc.com. Hose Connections in Hammond. Proven under pressure.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brenner here along with Nick Russ. Happy to have you with us on this beautiful Friday evening. We've got 2nd down and 1 for the 59ers here. Elish takes the snap. Keeps looking to throw to his left side. Pass is complete on the left side. And into the end zone for the touchdown. The pass is caught. Charlie Solers
is that passing threat Andrean has. You set up your run, and what made that play good is that Finney came back and provided a touchdown springing block on his way back. So he wasn't the target. It looked like that might have been a little wide receiver screen they had set up out there.
So 32 yards on the touchdown. So they were just 2nd and 1, and they just said, we're going for the whole thing. As Cusick in for the extra point. 13-7 your score right now. Kick is up, and it is good. So 14-7, the 59ers on top here at Father Eckert Stadium. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Have you checked out Centier Bank's student checking account? This no-fee checking account is perfect for students and teens ages 14 to 24 and comes with all the features you need to succeed, such as a debit card, digital banking, and automatic deposit. Centier Bank can help you start establishing good spending habits today for your better tomorrow. For more information, visit Centier.com/student-checking or visit your local branch. If you are under the age of 18, your parent or guardian must also sign on the Centier student checking account. At the age of 25, your account will automatically convert to the Centier checking account. You must deposit $25 to open this account. This account is not eligible for overdraft advantage. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. Quintel kickoff is taken. Now moving up ahead as the return is up to the 30-yard line for the Red Devils. Gavin Gutierrez was back to return that one. He does so up to about the 30-yard line, Nick.
Good, decent run, and a nice tackle there on the open field by, looks like 33, that's Zupin.
So they are going to mark it officially at the 29-yard line. So that's where the Red Devils will start, trailing by 7 here in the second quarter with 8:58 left to go. Hand off to Scott. Scott out across the 30 before he is met by a host of 59ers. Ellis Dumas in there and Ethan Reyna also in there on the tackle.
Some good reads by the linebackers for Andrean. They were pulling the guard, and they just follow the guard, and you follow the guard. Sometimes you find a running back.
Unofficially so far tonight, Scott 6 rushes for 77 yards. He had that big 60-yard touchdown to help boost those numbers a little bit. Not a bad night so far to start things up. Give to Scott again, and he is met immediately by Reyna on the left side, or in this case, the right side. I'm sorry, mixing things up. But right back to that 30-yard line.
Yeah, Reyna came on a run blitz there and came through completely untouched and was able to meet him there in the backfield for looks like about a 2-yard loss there.
So right back to the 30. So it's not too much on the loss, but still, now you're 3rd and long. You're trying to get to the...
About 39?
Yeah, it looks like the 39, 40-yard line. Probably about right in between, maybe, somewhere around there.
Some confusion here on the Lowell offense.
So they're going to call a timeout. Coach Kilmer and his team going to call a quick timeout. Gives us a chance to get a little bit more reads in there. Check out IBEW Local 697 electrifying plays for this week's football action. Visit regionsports.com, Facebook/Region Sports Nation, or on Instagram. The electrifying plays presented by IBEW Local 697, the electrical professionals. Certainly that 60-yard touchdown run for Colton Scott should be one of those for sure.
It'll definitely be in the consideration.
Might also be in consideration for our play of the game that we will announce here on the Region Sports Network. We do have the play of the game brought to you by the Region Sports Network. We've also got the Crowell Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game. The Crowell Company is proud to recognize superheroes on the gridiron. And then, of course, the Boilermakers Local 374 blue-collar player of the game, Earn While You Learn, with Boilermakers Local 374. And Nick is feverishly writing down numbers and stats so that way he can find out who he wants for his award winners. He has a very meticulous formula that he came up with, he told me, before the game.
It's all in the mathematics.
It's all in the mathematics. He won't tell me what it is, though. He said there's numbers and letters involved, and that's why I don't get in there. Once you put letters and math together, letters and numbers, I'm out. 3 wide receivers to the right side here. Man in motion. Lewinsky keeps on the run out across the 30 before he is knocked out of bounds. In there on the tackle, Vinny Zupan. Is not enough for the first down as he got knocked out of bounds. They mark it right at about the 35-yard line.
Looks like they're coming on for a punt here after that one.
Yep. Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 35, so about 5 yards shy or 4 yards shy.
Trying to match speed for speed there on the edge, but Andrean was there to meet him about halfway.
So the punt is away. They're saying stay away from it. And it rolls out of bounds at around the 30-yard line. Elish had said stay away from it. You know, we talked about electrifying plays. How about some peak performers? Don't forget to visit regionsports.com, Facebook/RegionSportsNation, and Instagram for this week's Powering Indiana Peak Performers, presented by Nika IBEW. Powering Indiana of Lake County, the region's most trusted electricians. So we've got 7:16 left here in the half. Andrean will take over, starting at their own 31-yard line. Hand off to Reyna, who bounces through. Actually, that may not be. That is not Reyna. I beg your pardon. That is Brady Stovall.
Trying to change things up a bit. You want to give your back some rest every now and then. Also keeps your opponent honest. Instead of keying on your one guy, now you open up avenues for your other running backs.
So picks up 3 yards on the play on the right side because they are going to set up here on the right hash mark. Snap to Elish. Give us to Stovall again, who juts ahead. Going to be a little shy of the 40-yard line. He picks up just a couple of more.
The Devils had some good penetration there up front. Managed to stonewall that 59ers line just a bit.
I think they're going to mark that at about the 38. Does that look about right to you?
Let's say so, yeah.
38. Okay, so pick up a 4 on the play for Stovall. 3rd down and 2. So manageable for the 59ers here. A couple receivers to the left of Elish, one to the right. That's Finley out there to the far side from our vantage point. Elish looking to throw. Now he takes and runs, and he is hit from behind. And that'll be a sack. In there on the tackle, Lincoln Schneider.
It's a big defensive stop that the Red Devils need because they haven't been able to really get the Andrean offense off the field. A good coverage sack as they were able to flush Elish from the pocket and kept looking downfield, and there was nothing there, and the linebackers were able to come in and clean up getting that sack.
So it knocked him back to the 36. This one's going to bounce around the 40. Everyone's going to stay away from it before it gets picked up at about the 35-yard line. So the Red Devils will take over at the 35, 36-ish yard line with 5:05 to play in this opening half. Again, a lot riding here in this NCC. An opportunity for Andrean to clinch a share of the conference title, and Lowell wanting to stop that.
Exactly. You always want to kind of spoil the fun for your rival.
So they mark it officially at the 34. Looking to throw. Pass is intercepted. on the first pass attempt of the night, and a right around that 35-yard line. Pass was picked off.
And we have a flag late.
It's Charlie Sollers for the interception, but we do have a flag, as you pointed out, Nick. But I believe you said the flag came in late.
Yeah, it looked like it came after the play. It's like an unsportsmanlike conduct on Andrean.
So that'll back him up a little bit, but the interception will stand. I said the first passing, that was the second passing attempt of the night for Kowinski.
Sollers was just sitting there playing the shallow zone. Read the quarterback and was able to just sit there and wait for the ball.
Andrean ball at the 48.
So Andrean will start at their own 48-yard line. First and 10, Four Seasons Mechanical first down here. Just under 5 minutes to play. High snap. Trying to stop the run immediately again. Stovall in on the run.
And things can be timed to such a fraction of a second that little high snap providing just enough delay for Lowell to kind of converge right there into the middle and turn what could have been probably a potential more yards for the 59ers to a little shorter gain.
Second down and 8 coming up for the 59ers here. Looking for another Four Seasons Mechanical first down if they can. Give us Stovall. He tries to turn on the left side before he is met again by a host of Red Devils. So not much doing over there. Maybe picked up a couple of yards, so they were at the 46, so they got across the 45, so up to the 43, so pick up a 3 on the play.
It's like the Lowell defense is starting to read this Andrean run game just a little bit more.
Well, it started with Reyna. Not sure why he's not in on this offensive series.
I have noticed that.
We're not.
I think
we're not going to speculate, but
I think that's him in the back.
Oh, Reyna out here now. Here he is. Who gets the handoff there? So he juts ahead and shy of the 40-yard line. He'll get stopped at the 41. So it's a pickup of 2, and that'll be short of a first down.
Decision time now for Andrean.
And you hear the RDP chants. That's what they do in Lowell. We talked about the atmosphere they provide, and they travel well as well. So it's 4th down and 3. And it looks like Andrean is going to try to go for this one. So this is Four Seasons Mechanical 4-down territory. Or they're just going to try to draw off sides. We do have a timeout taken by the Andrean 59ers. We're going to take it with them. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
For over 100 years, Burns Funeral Home and Crematory has been assisting families in their time of need. Serving Northwest Indiana, the staff at Burns Funeral Home will help guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony. From a simple to elaborate to traditional or unique, the caring family at Burns Funeral Home will tailor a ceremony to fit your needs. And for your other loved ones, Burns Funeral now has a pet cemetery and crematory. Visit burnsfuneral.com or give them a call at 219-942-1117.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. We have entered Four Seasons Mechanical down territory. So 4-down territory here. They've entered the 4-down territory by Four Seasons Mechanical. Sponsored by Four Seasons Mechanical in Maryville, your Northwest Indiana heating and air conditioning specialists. So you're predicting play action. We'll see what they draw up here.
It's a short yard situation, so let's see if they'll bite.
Elish looking to his right, going deep down the sideline. Pass is caught by Finley, far side of the field and into the end zone. That's incredible from the 41-yard line out to the far side of the field. Elish, who is kind of stuck on that left hash mark, throws across his body out to the far corner of the end zone, just a few yards shy of it, and finds Jimmy Finley. Unbelievable.
So what it looked like is that they faked like a quick pass out to the flat, and then that allowed Finley to get enough separation from his man for Elish to elevate that ball. Just a perfect on-the-dime pass from Elish to Finley to put up a 2-score lead now for the 59ers.
Extra point is up, and it is no good. They said, didn't they signal no good?
No good.
But they added a point on the scoreboard regardless. But it is a 20-7 ball game as it stands right now. You are watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. We've got a Four Seasons Mechanical. We got a Quintel kickoff here for you first. And that'll be into the end zone for a touchback. So we'll get the ball here to get going here. The final 2:40 left of the opening half. By the way, that Quintel kickoff and all kickoffs are brought to you by Quintel Incorporated, specializing in the reconditioning, repairing, and remanufacturing of heat exchangers.
So if you're Lowell, you want to try and reestablish your momentum. Throwing a pick there to just kind of undercut yourself there, and then have it be converted to scores can be debilitating. But you have two timeouts, a full 2:40. Let's see.
Handoff, Scott. As they start from the 20, Scott still fighting his way through. Plethora of 49ers in on the tackle, and they are just shy of the 30-yard line, so almost a Four Seasons Mechanical first down, but that's quite a run for Scott.
He's had a couple of those tonight. Of course, he has the touchdown for the Red Devils earlier in the game. He's amped. He's ready to fight.
So they mark it at the 20... We'll say the 27-yard line is what they have on the board. So 7 yards on the run. Kowinski, he gets the first down and more. Up to the 45 before he's knocked out of bounds across the 45-yard line. Good run for Kowinski.
And I've been surprised that they haven't really been using him in the run game so far in this game, because he has been known to take the ball and run for the Red Devils through the season.
So up to the 47-yard line, 20-yard run for Kowinski. Handoff here near side. Scott pushed out at about the 50-yard line. So pick up a 3 on the play. It'll bring second down, and they're going to mark it at the 49 officially, so pick up a 2.
It's like a little zone run there. Falling his blocker in front of him, but Andrean was able to flood it over to that side of the field and just kind of minimize the gain.
So second down and 8 coming up here right at the 49-yard line. Kowinski throws, pass is caught on the far side of the field, inside the numbers. Pass was caught by Hayden Wolgamuth.
Some great work there by Kowinski, able to get that pass off, and Angel Torres pretty much in his face, ready to take him down for a sack.
And we'll have a flag on the play. If that was a Four Seasons Mechanical first down. So the penalty will push him back a little bit up to the 47-yard line. 5 yards on that false start penalty. Kowinski keeps. He gets tackled right about the 45-yard line, so he'll pick up 2 on that play.
Tried running it up the middle there, but he ran into Landon Murray. He was able to just hang on for him to bring him down before he could get out to that outside edge.
2nd and 13.
Second and 12 coming up for the Red Devils here. 45 seconds to go in the half. Snap, Kowinski looking downfield, looking for his receiver. It's going to be long, his intended receiver for the Red Devils, Cameron Crago.
Brings up 3rd and 12 for the Red Devils.
Like one of those trying to throw it out there and see if you can get it.
So 3rd down and 12 coming here. With 40 seconds left, though, do you want to take the deep shot, see if you can get the guy, or do you want to maybe try to get that first down first, and then, you still have, 2 timeouts left?
2 timeouts, and I would have probably maybe tried to get something a little closer, a little shorter, kind of set you up.
And maybe that's what they were hoping Andrean was expecting. It wouldn't, as they try to air this one out again to the near side. Pass is going to be caught out around the 20. And we just mentioned his name, Crago in on the catch.
That ball just seemed to just hang up there for like a good second. And they were able to get, both of them were looking for that, fighting for it, and they were able to connect for that first down. Now Lowell in the driver's seat as they take a timeout with 31 seconds left in the opening half here. Trying to cut the Andrean lead to 1 score.
So we will step aside. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Discover excellence at Moeller Acura of Maryville. Whether you're seeking the thrill of a new Acura or the reliability of a certified pre-owned, we have the perfect vehicle waiting for you. At Moeller Acura, our knowledgeable team is here to provide you with the first-class experience, from your first test drive to every service appointment. Experience luxury, performance, and unparalleled service at Moeller Acura of Maryville, where your journey begins. Visit us today or explore our inventory online at MoellerAcuraofMaryville.com.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. Four Seasons Mechanical first down here for the Lowell Red Devils. So they're trying to pull within a touchdown here with 31 seconds left to go in the half here at Andrean. Kowinski runs ahead and then passes out to his left before finally getting tackled down. Gets his receiver. That time it's number 8 for the Red Devils. That is going to be Bo Eisen.
Just enough to get the first down and stop the clock briefly. They'll spike it. give themselves 19 seconds to work with. They are now first and goal.
So that was a 10-yard completion, so that did pick up a first down. So as you said, yeah, first and goal here from the 10-yard line.
And Andrean kind of left the middle open just enough for them to find that pass under there as they sent some receivers down into the end zone.
One receiver to the left, three to the right. Scott just in front of Kowinski, who runs out to the right. He runs ahead, out across the 10, and he's tackled for just a couple of yards, and I imagine we'll have a timeout taken here. There is no call for the timeout. Clock continues to run, and now they call the timeout with 3 seconds left to go.
We're going to maybe see a field goal?
Yeah, they can't move the clock, yeah.
I'd say it just depends on when they moved the clock and if they add time on. So interesting setup here. So you're on the 7-yard line, Nick, with 3 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not sure with the run play prior to that. I think they were trying to catch Andrean looking back, like off the ball just a bit, expecting the pass. But they were able to read that and take over, and like not much gained from that run, a couple yards.
Now, one thing I'm not seeing is I wasn't sure if Coach Kilmore would try to, maybe add on a couple more seconds, try to add some time on, but nobody's arguing for that. But 3 seconds left to go here in the half.
And it looks like they will try a field goal.
And we are going for the field goal attempt. Okay. Dylan Basaki, who is 1 of 2 on the season. So this will be from the 14-yard line. So 24, it hits the post, and it's no good. It hits the right upright. So the attempt is no good, and it'll stay a 20-7 ball game. Andrean on top. Boy, you talk about, that's just a series of bad luck right there.
Yeah, I mean, you got all the way down. Looks like it was like a decent kind of chip shot, and it looked like there was some indecision there at the end there for the Lowell Red Devils. Like they couldn't decide if they wanted to maybe take another shot at the end zone or maybe take the field goal. And in the end, they took the field goal. But the problem is that they let so much time run off the clock there without calling the timeout. They could have gave themselves. They would have called the timeout after the
maybe one play, and if they had missed it, maybe go for the field
play,
goal then.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, we will go into the halftime. We'll have the Host Connections halftime report for you on the other side of the break. You are watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business. Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Flip the switch, a light turns on. Press the button, machines and instruments come to life. Touch the screen, communicate with the world. Simple tasks, guaranteed results, every second of every day. That's the power of power. And that's the power brought to you by the NECA contractors and electrical workers of Local 531.
Credit Union One, the official banking partner of Notre Dame Athletics, wants to reward you for everyday banking. CU1's high-yield checking offers the opportunity to earn up to 5.25% APY when you make qualifying transactions each month. No monthly fees and no minimum or opening balance required. Plus, you'll be able to bank anytime and anywhere with 24/7 digital and mobile banking. Start making more of your money with Credit Union One. Open an account at cu1.com/high-yield checking.
We love home internet from T-Mobile. Oh, now Mesh boosts Wi-Fi all over your home. Taking a class in your attic, that dead spot is gone. Stream ballet in your man cave, learn to paint on your lawn.
It's glorious.
And now on the road, you can take T-Mobile Wi-Fi with you. Hey, stay connected and watch what you'll do.
Discover excellence at Moeller Acura of Maryville. Whether you're seeking the thrill of a new Acura or the reliability of a certified pre-owned, we have the perfect vehicle waiting for you. At Moeller Acura, our knowledgeable team is here to provide you with the first-class experience, from your first test drive to every service appointment. Experience luxury, performance, and unparalleled service at Moeller Acura of Maryville, where your journey begins. Visit us today or explore our inventory online at MoellerAcuraofMaryville.com.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brenner here along with Nick Russ. Happy to have you with us here from Father Eckert Stadium here at Andrean High School. And we are at the Hose Connections Halftime Report. You're watching the Hose Connections Halftime Report, brought to you by our friends at Hose Connections on Kennedy Avenue in Hammond. Visit them on the web at hoseconnectionsinc.com. Hose Connections, they're proven under pressure. Doom, 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 doom. He literally gave me the sassiest look right there when I made that, little jingle tune. But I was getting the sassiest look from Nick Russ on that one, as well deserved. But overall, Nick, I thought a pretty good half. We saw some good ball movement from both sides of the ball here, from both Andrean and Lowell. Lowell just coming up a few points shy here at the end of the first half, going for that field goal, coming up short, so it's a 20-7 ball game. But that last drive, they were really moving the ball well. If you give them another minute or two, I think they were going for the touchdown.
Yeah, they were definitely getting some good progress. Their offensive line was really holding their own. They were making some good strides with the run and the passing game. And we were wondering if we were going to see that start to show up, and it was there. But it just kind of ran out of gas there at the end with some miscues. There was a penalty down here that kind of set them back just a bit. But, overall, a good response from Lowell. They had the interception here late, which led to points for the 59ers, which put them ahead by the score we have now. And it looked like they were going to be able to match that, but unfortunately they were able to have a missed field goal to close out the half, where we sit now with 20-7, looking at a two-score lead for the 59ers.
Some numbers unofficially for you here. I've got Colton Scott, again unofficially, 9 rushes for 85 yards. He had that 60-yard touchdown run over, I believe that was it the first quarter?
I believe it was.
Yep, we had that in the first quarter. And then on the ground also, Kowinski has 7 rushes for 41 yards. Again, unofficial numbers. This is me scribbling things down, so trying to get as accurate as possible. Kowinski on the evening is 4 of 6 in the passing game for 49 yards. He's hit 4 different receivers. Those include Max Arredondo, who had his first completion. We haven't seen or used his name too much here this evening. We also had completions as well to Aiden Wolgamuth. We also had Cameron Crago, and then finally the last one was Bo Eisen for completions for Kowinski here tonight. But the interception, and the one missed target that did lead to points off the interception. But other than that, it's been a decently played game for Lowell. Still in a position to be that spoiler team here in the NCC.
They still definitely can. You have a whole half of play, and you can take that going into the half knowing that you are hanging with them. You are playing with them. Just a few miscues, and that's all it took for Andrean to get out ahead. If you just tighten up your play, limit the turnovers, limit the penalties, and you can realistically get right back in this. It doesn't take much. Plus, I'm trying to remember who has, I believe Andrean gets the ball.
Andrean will get the ball to start the second half.
You're going to want to have that quick 3 and out. Try and get that ball back as soon as you can. Reestablish your offense and move that ball like you were just a few minutes ago.
On the other side for the Andrean 59ers, they have got 20 points on the board. Elish with a 1-yard touchdown run. He's got 3 rushes for 8 yards. Ethan Reyna has 13 rushes for 65 yards. Again, these numbers unofficial. And then you've got Brady Stovall, who's got 4 rushes for 12 yards. Receiving-wise, or I should say Brady Elish is 4 of 4. Again, unofficial, I may have missed incompletion or something. Maybe, I don't remember off the top of my head, but I've got him for 4 completions for 91 yards. He did have a pretty good completion percentage of over 50% coming in on the season, 56% coming into today's game. So 4 for 4 to start the night, 2 touchdown passes, 1 to Jimmy Finley, which was a really nice pass over into the end zone on 41 yards, and then you had the touchdown for the 59ers to Charlie Stollers for 32 yards. So those are pretty long passing yards for touchdowns for Elish today.
Yeah, Elish is like they've been getting time for him to sit there in that pocket and find his receivers down the field. So interesting to see if they start blitzing a lot more. They started doing it there, I noticed, towards the end of the half for Lowell. So to kind of counteract their potent run game that Andrean's been relying on for this game. So we'll see going forward. We might see some more blitzes from Lowell. We might even see them maybe stack the box just a bit more.
And just writing down one number, or a couple of numbers real quick. Going back to Lowell for Dylan Basaki. He is 1 of 1 on extra points, and then 0 for 1 on field goals for PJ Cusick. He is 2 for 3 on PATs in that first half. So we're going to step aside again for just a minute. We are working on getting a camera back here at Father Eckert Stadium. So we're going to work on getting that all set up for you in just a few moments. So we'll be back on the other side of the break. We'll take a look at the Strike and Van Til Hometown Scoreboard update when we return. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowd Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Save for a healthy tomorrow with an HSA checking account from Tech Credit Union. It's a tax-advantaged way to save and pay for healthcare expenses. You'll enjoy no setup fee, no annual fee, and easy access to funds. Plus, you'll earn a better-than-competitive dividend rate, currently at 2.27% APY. Visit techcu.org, contact any branch, or call 800-276-8324 to learn more. Tech Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA. Rates may change without notice.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. This is the Host Connections halftime report. Host Connections on Kennedy Avenue in Hammond. Visit them on the web at hostconnectionsinc.com. Host Connections, proven under pressure. Doom, 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 doom. Mike Brenner here along with Nick Russ. Happy to have you with us on this beautiful Friday evening. Temperatures continuing to drop. We are in the mid-50s now, but still, as you can clearly tell, Nick, up ahead, we have clear skies. I know that's blatantly obvious to the untrained eye.
Yeah, it's a completely perfect, great night. Great early, well, I guess it's not really early fall now, is it? Perfect autumn day. I mean, we've had the chilly conditions overnight for the past couple days, but like that's expected for when we get in October.
We're getting to that point of the year.
Weather.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm ready. See, like if this was me tonight, if I was doing like the RSN zone over in the studio or something, I'd be like trying to see if we can get like some chili made or something, sitting outside watching some football. Getting maybe a little fire going, fire table, a little bonfire weather, watching some high school football with some chili. That sounds good right about it.
With that?
Yeah, why not?
Sing some songs.
Yeah, a little campfire. Yeah, we'll get the guitars strumming, and yeah, absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the Schreck and Van Til hometown scoreboard update. Nick, I know you've been feverishly writing down scores from our hometown scoreboard update, so go ahead and share away.
Hey, most of these are in the second quarter. We do have a couple third quarter scores coming in. The number 9, Boone Grove Wolves, way out in front over the Bishop Knoll Warriors, 35-0. In the third quarter, the Crown Point Bulldogs leading the Michigan City Wolves, 14-0. That's the number 1 Crown Point Bulldogs. Over at the Governor Mansion, the number 8 Morton Governors holding their own against the East Chicago Central Cardinals, up 35-0. Score from the second quarter involving another NCC school, the number 6 Hanover Central Wildcats, up 27-13 over the Hammond Central Wolves. And the other factor in this NCC title race, the Hoover Brickies way out in front over the Highland Trojans, 42-0. That game is in the second quarter. The Portage Indians up over the LaPorte Slicers, 14-0 in the second. Last score I have for the LaVille Lancers, up 7-3 over the Whiting Oilers. I believe that's been updated. I'll get back to that if I see it. The number 2 Maryville Pirates ahead 16-6 over the Chesterton Trojans. I believe that game is at halftime currently. The River Forest Ingots over the Lake Station Eagles, 48-0. Big rivalry game between those two schools. Lake Central up ahead of the Valparaiso Vikings, 7-3. Score in the first quarter, number 6 Valparaiso Vikings. In the third, the Calumet Warriors leading the West Side Cougars, 22-14. And here you go, an upset brewing. The number 5 Wheeler Bearcats leading the Griffith Panthers, 21-7.
Ooh, that's a fun matchup over there. Week 9 of the season, you had Wheeler, who was really doing a lot of really good stuff over there. Griffith also doing a lot of really good stuff. So I mean, one would argue maybe not a upset, but we could call it one. I can see either way. I can see the arguments either way.
It's like number 5 versus number 3, so let's take it out as you will.
Yeah, a little, yeah, if you're going based on just rankings and numbers.
And one score from out on the fringe of the region area. The North Judson Blue Jays currently leading the Pioneer Panthers 24-6.
I also just got an update for you. Hanover Central is up 34-14. Is that what you had said?
Yeah, well, that and the Laville and Whiting score. But I do, because they're coming in hot here as we sit here.
I wasn't. I had grabbed my highlighter, so I turned you off for a second. But
and I just saw that Valparaiso is down 7-6.
Yep, LC up 7-6, and then I had gotten Hanover up 34-14 on Hammond. So just keeping an eye on that NCC standings a little bit. I know you said Hobart was up on Highland as well. All right, we are just a few minutes from returning here with the second half. We'll have more from the Hose Connections halftime report on the other side of this break. You are watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Save for a healthy tomorrow with an HSA checking account from Tech Credit Union. It's a tax-advantaged way to save and pay for healthcare expenses. You'll enjoy no setup fee, no annual fee, and easy access to funds. Plus, you'll earn a better-than-competitive dividend rate, currently at 2.27% APY. Visit techcu.org, contact any branch, or call 800-276-8324 to learn more. Tech Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA. Rates may change without notice.
Quintel Incorporated is a family-owned and operated company located in Northwest Indiana that specializes in the reconditioning, repair, and remanufacturing of heat exchangers. Since 1994, Quintel has been handling jobs of all sizes throughout the country. Equipped with the most modern technology and advanced tools, Quintel provides top-notch service. When you trust Quintel for all your needs, you'll get peace of mind and a finished job that exceeds your expectations. For more info about Quintel and the services they provide, visit quintel-inc.com.
If you work with industrial, pneumatics, or hydraulics, and you're in need of maintenance or repair, you need the right connection. For over 20 years, Hose Connections in Hammond has been the premier leader in the hydraulics industry. Hose Connections is a one-stop shop for sales and service of pneumatics and hydraulics. Hose Connections continues to grow their network of industry contacts, which allows them to meet even your toughest expectations. To learn more, visit HoseConnectionsInc.com. Hose Connections in Hammond. Proven under pressure.
Have you checked out Centier Bank's student checking account? This no-fee checking account is perfect for students and teens ages 14 to 24 and comes with all the features you need to succeed, such as a debit card, digital banking, and automatic deposit. Centier Bank can help you start establishing good spending habits today for your better tomorrow. For more information, visit Centier.com/student-checking or visit your local branch. If you are under the age of 18, your parent or guardian must also sign on the Centier student checking account. At the age of 25, your account will automatically convert to the Centier checking account. You must deposit $25 to open this account. This account is not eligible for overdraft advantage. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brenner here along with Nick Russ. Clint Klaus doing a great job on production tonight. We do apologize for the technical difficulties, trying to get everything squared away with the new I don't know, is our camera up and running there, Clint? We got it working? We're working on it. It's there.
We're getting there.
Dalen Steiner, the hero tonight, bringing in the camera all the way from in an undisclosed bunker location. We can't tell you where it's at. Our executive producer makes it about as secretive as. I think it's one of the spots where you can hide the president if need be, if he was in the area.
It's in the rotation.
It's in the it's very low on the depth chart, but yeah, it's in the rotation.
We're still there.
So getting ready to go here. Just a few minutes left until we start the second half. You are tuned into the Hose Connections halftime report. Hose Connections on Kennedy Avenue in Hammond. Visit them on the web at hoseconnectionsinc.com. Hose Connections, they are proven under pressure.
There you go.
There you go.
You got me to do it. I'll never live it down now.
Yes! Absolutely excited.
I just made his day.
Because nobody ever does it. I thought it'd be something that would catch on. Now it just seems like, I'm one of the fools around here. But I'll take it. I understand.
What? A fool?
Not me.
Not
All
you.
right. We get started for the second half here. Father Eckert Stadium at Andrean High School. Happy to have you with us. Start of the second half. For the Lowell Red Devils, Nick, we talked about good ball movement at the very end. What do you want to see them do here to start this? I mean, it's going to be Andrean ball to start the second half, but when Lowell gets their first possession, what do you want to see?
Well, first, when Lowell they got to stop Andrean. The one thing you don't want is for Andrean to get on the scoreboard again and then go up 3 scores, because that's just going to put you in a big chasm. You don't want that. So it's going to be out to the defense to come out and really set the tone for this half. Try and get that 3 and out, at least keep them off the scoreboard. Then, once you have that ball, you've already established that you can move this ball, running the ball. So now it might be time to really start to open up that passing game that we've seen kind of glimpses of here just a little bit. But they were successful with throwing the ball. They did have the 1 pick, but the thing is you got to have a short-term memory with that sort of thing. You just got to have to put that out of your mind and continue to use the weapons that you have available. They do have multiple running threats, so I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing them mix up the running game here.
I'm looking down at some of the Lowell fans here below us, and I'm seeing some hot chocolate. I think that'd be swell on a night like this here in the press box. Well, for the 59ers, what do you want to see?
Well, you just have to continue how you've been doing. You've been moving the ball. You've been dominating off the line of scrimmage when you've had the ball. And your passing game has been doing pretty solid. You just got to limit your mistakes. You've had a couple drives kind of get stalled out because of a penalty or two. You want to try to avoid that and kind of grind out. If you can get a touchdown here to open up this second half, they'll really put Lowell on the back foot and might.
Get down there, Devil!
Thanks for tuning into the Hose Connections halftime report. Gavin Jones will take this return. Turning on the right side. Gavin Jones on the right side and opening up the second half with a Quintel kickoff touchdown return.
And I don't see any flags this time, and this looks like it will stand.
So we saw Jimmy Findley try to do it earlier. This time Gavin Jones from deep in territory opens up the second half with a kickoff return touchdown. Well, we talked about some of those electrifying plays.
That was one.
That's certainly one of them. Can't beat that. An IBEW Local 697 electrifying play brought to you by the Electrical Professionals.
And Lowell had crashed down and had the contain, and he just found just a little seam right there to break through and cut across the field, and he was off to the races.
And the extra point kick is up and good. So a 27-7 ball game here just a few seconds, 14 seconds into the half. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Have you checked out Center Bank's student checking account? This no-fee checking account is perfect for students and teens ages 14 to 24 and comes with all the features you need to succeed, such as a debit card, digital banking, and automatic deposit. Center Bank can help you start establishing good spending habits today for your better tomorrow. For more information, visit Centier.com/student-checking or visit your local branch. If you are under the age of 18, your parent or guardian must also sign on the Centier student checking account. At the age of 25, your account will automatically convert to the Centier checking account. You must deposit $25 to open this account. This account is not eligible for overdraft advantage. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. We got a Quintel kickoff for the Andrean 59ers. Back to return, Gavin Gutierrez and Colton Scott. And it'll be Gutierrez who steps into the end zone for the touchback. So we kind of came out of the... So we're canceling this one? Okay, all right. Just an update real quick. We are going to cancel our stream going on right now for this Andrean Lowell game. We're going to start a new stream in just a moment, so bear with us. We'll have a new stream started in just a moment. You've been tuned into the Region